Anyway, and just there was another thing in the Facebook group from Sam. Family members have paid for a course from another podcaster, in brackets, swears a lot, interviews couples about money and turning their lives around. It sounds like he encourages people to buy investment properties off the plan. How do I convince them they don't need to pay for advice when there is free podcasts like this one with great info? Is there a course? Is that course some type of pyramid scheme? I feel like they've been conned. So we don't know who they're, talking about, and it probably doesn't really matter. But I think it's hard to know if they're just flogging off the plan off the back of paying for a course. That's a red flag, IMHO. Do you reckon?
Well, yeah, I mean...
Because they're obviously going to be getting an extra 14 or 15 grand under the table that does not need to be disclosed.
So who are they, though?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Regardless of who they are, there's a lot of people operating that sell property off the plan that are getting a lot of money from selling that property off the plan, and mortgage brokers included, that I guess aren't disclosing it, or because they have ownership of different businesses. So it can be hard to track.
When we did and have done the episodes over the years with Third Eye, Luke's been on the podcast, they said to us, like, we'll come on the show. If any properties sell, we can give you a cut of any. I said, nope, don't want any. I'd rather you, discount the listener. I don't want undisclosed, under-the-counter stuff.
No one in my team has ever received any form of commission for any sort of property, nor will we ever.
Yeah. Because it's a slippery slope. So that would be my thing. I think the question there, how do I convince them they don't need to pay for advice when you get free stuff? This is interesting. Yeah. Why do people pay to go to Pilates when you can watch it on YouTube? It's exactly the same. It's the confidence thing. Yeah. It's the direction. It's the, am I doing things in the right order? So that's not bad within itself.
I'm happy to pay for good advice.
Yeah. What about bad advice?
No. Well,
but how do you know it's good advice?
Yeah, correct.
That's the thing.
And I think that's a knowledge thing, isn't it? To know, regardless of whether it's an off-the-plan apartment or existing property or whatever, you've just got to have the knowledge to ask the right questions to know whether it's going to be right for you as well. If someone's trying to sell a product to the general public, in my mind that's a concern, because how do they know that it's right for you? Right? That's the key part of that.
I don't mind people, what I probably would say, even, for example, if John was running a property course, which he does, you don't have any built-in off-the-plan arrangements with builders, do you? Hope you say no. No. That to me, that's just the biggest red flag. Paying to go to a course, to get encouraged, get inspired, structure, awesome. It's just, if that's the only thing they're doing, I like how John teaches people how to fish if they want. Or there's an arm's length, buyer's advocate that will just, it's a fee for service thing.
Yeah. If I was getting advice on a property, I'd want to know if they offered just new properties, or do they offer every property? Because how do you know a new property is right for you?
And that's probably a question for Sam to ask his in-law.
Yeah.
Ask them, when they're doing this type of stuff, if they do have property recommendation, is it only units off the plan? Is it only greenfield house and land packages? If it is, I'm politely not doing that myself.
And how does it work for me?
Yeah.
What does it mean for my portfolio? What's the cash flow like? Why are we doing this? Are we doing this because are we going to a Ford dealership and we only sell Fords, or are we doing it because it's actually going to be part of my plan here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess what happens under the bonnet, if you want to look under the bonnet of this, is buying an investment property a good idea? Yes. It's a great idea, but that doesn't mean I could have a client come to me and go, oh yeah, you should buy an investment property. Absolutely you should. But does that mean I can flog them a new property off the plan? Doesn't mean that's the right property for them.
No.
I think their strategy might be right, but they've got to look at all of their options.
Yeah, I'm just proceed with caution if that's the case.
Sam's asked a few questions. We answered a couple of his today.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
In today's episode that we recorded.
Oh, the property episode.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, there you go.
Thank you, Sam.
Good on you, Sam.
But yeah, The course is definitely not a pyramid scheme by definition, because pyramid schemes basically they collect money off people and pay out people that have been in there with new money, and that's why pyramids. But I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
Is it some type of con job? Hey, it's Glenn here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. You made it to the end. Can I ask a favor? Can you hit that like button and maybe hit subscribe if you want to get notified when we release further videos just like this one, whether you watch the Money, Money, Money podcast or Retire Right. And remember, if you want to learn more about investing, I've got an investing book, The Quick Start Guide to Investing, and there's a link in the description to get your hands on a copy. Thank you so much. Bye.